Good evening, good morning, good now. Breathing in um, goodness. It's hard to breathe that in without thinking of a duality. So, whatever goodness is for you, breathing in that which supports our life energy, breathing out that which supports others' life energy. Breathing in, um, sharing the goodness with others, being aware that we are interconnected. And I can breathe in goodness and kindness and let it envelop my body. Let it pour over my body like rain. I can feel the kindness, I can feel the compassion, empathy for myself when I'm uncomfortable. When the tide goes out and I become landlocked in the mud. Empathy, kindness for myself, and then breathing it out for others, for the world, for the trees. It's that rhythm that makes it so sustainable. And so many times we're acculturated um, it, into uh, how to say this, into only breathing out. If you are the gender that is taught to only breathe out, which is not sustainable. And then other genders are taught to center themselves. And certain races, sometimes only breathe in and then don't give back. So this is a meditation of openness and no no boxes. Just because we are a race or a gender or a social class or a job that has different access to power in this world that we live in, doesn't mean that we have to be a certain way. It only means that there's a tendency to teach us a certain way. And we can teach ourselves something different. If we can learn one thing, we can learn another. So I'd really like to focus at breathing in a tenderness, a kindness for ourselves, and then breathing out, sharing it. First with our loved ones. I can feel it going out, enveloping them with warmth and kindness. And breathing out, possibly kindness from them, possibly just kindness for ourselves. Including ourselves in that circle, in that cycle. It's such a no-brainer, right? And it is very much a no-brainer when we're on automatic pilot. It's not about flipping the arrangement, meaning it's all going to be about me now. It's about being aware of any agreements we've made based on where we are in this world. Becoming aware of, are we breathing in? Are we breathing out? Are we taking in love? Are we sharing our love? That is really the essence of loving kindness meditation in my understanding of it. We bring kindness to ourselves and we also share it. Breathing in, I give myself all that I'm longing for. Don't desert yourself. So many of us don't want to be deserted. It starts with yourself. Be there for yourself. Don't desert yourself. Don't leave yourself alone, longing for someone or something that's not there. Continue just to, right now, I'm just imagining the compassion for myself when people do decide they don't like to be around me anymore. Can you possibly imagine that? It is true. And breathe in compassion for myself for how incredibly painful that is. To not know, to not understand. It's very much a young part of me that's like, but, what's going on? And not to desert myself. Focus as much energy on caring for myself and my sweet, tender heart as I reach out into the world with all the love that I bring to the world. It's as easy as breathing. It's as simple as breathing. Breathe in all that we're longing for. Right now, name it. Whether it's love, whether it's sustainability, breathe it in, feel it. And then from this abundance that we feel in our bodies, this relaxation of feeling we have enough, we are enough, we can share with others. And even before we fully exhale, if we're starting to panic of like, no, there's not enough, I must breathe in again, by all means, do that. Let yourself find this balance between breathing in love and kindness and care, compassion, being there for ourselves, and then breathing out the gift of our open-heartedness. Just breathing in, breathing out. Imagining that country song, a good-hearted woman loving a good time, no good man. Right? It's an old story. There's so many extraordinary men out there that love good-hearted woman or women, or like me, the nice man that loves a good time woman. Notice in your lives where that story is, where that song is. It's such an old story, such an old movie. And let it be sustainable. Let it be nourishing. Let it be the story that you want it to be. Knowing that if we're with people that there's not the reciprocity you want, that we have choices. They're not easy choices, because there always is a trade-off, of course, or there wouldn't be so many people be staying in relationships that are difficult. Give yourself tenderness for your choices and wanting that breath to be sustainable. Wanting it to be one that nourishes us just as much as it nourishes the other person. And from that place, from that practice, bringing awareness to that throughout our day, throughout our lives, wish that all beings in the world benefit from this going back and forth, this love for ourselves and love for the world. Thank you so much.